My offense is so bad. Number 31 in the freaking in the league for some reason. I know it's really not that bad. No way. It's Zach Wilson's fault 100%. But Jalen Hurts as my quarterback instead. Try to get one more year out of this guy. You're only a 75. You're really asking for a lot. Man, these people really want a lot of stuff. They're like, pay us. Or don't. Alright, let's upgrade our players and we're going to jump into the game. Go. Just auto. Ooh, hold on, wait, that's my running back. $71 trucking. He's about to be goated. Let's see if any of our players are up here yet. Not on passing, not on rushing, not on receiving, no sacks. Don't think we're on interceptions. We're definitely not on tackles. I think we're decently close to all those records. We just haven't hit them. Alright, let's get into this game.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, we're about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New York Jets. Taken at the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Nice little return.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led by the number 2 overall pick in April's draft from BYU, the rookie Zach Wilson. A first carry here for Kene Nwangu. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Play action. It's Wilson. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Another good throw there in what has been a strong rookie season to this point, Charles, as he now has surpassed the 3,000-yard mark with that last completion.
And just think, he's been forced to learn on the job here in his first year. Normally, veterans talk about, hey, I've got the answers to the test before the game.
Let's go, a 60-yard run. That's what we needed to start off this game, especially against Tom Brady. Tom Brady is a pretty hard competitor, or can be at least.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. First try on offense for the Bucs and their veteran quarterback, Tom Brady.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he's up. At the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Yes, sir. Leonard Fournette has a well-deserved reputation as a physical, powerful runner. He's going to drop a shoulder and run over people time and time again. I think he uses it to his advantage, though. How about that last run?
Oh, that could have been intercepted. Dang.
And what did he do, partner?
Put the defender right there in his weight.
Defensively, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep
Dang,
pace.
I don't think that was a first. But oh no! That's my starting D tackle. That's not good.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
Shoot.
We'll check on his status when we get back.
Okay,
so in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Meanwhile, Brady's throw complete here to his receiver Brown.
Oh, that was a fumble.
He's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Antonio Brown don't play for that team no more. He walked off the field during this game, actually.
Should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down.
Go.
Keeps moving.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler.
Please don't tell me there's a lot wrong with my guy.
The rushing numbers for Fournette
we got to keep him.
20 carries,
we just
76
have to.
yards and a touchdown.
and they've already clinched a playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because
Chase Young nailed him. Let's go. That's what we needed.
I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. Now Brady.
Let's go. Chase Young with the sack.
Chase Young. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
Nice.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. So we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC as the Jets come back out on offense. And they will be in the playoffs as champs of the AFC East. But as it stands right now, Charles, they still have to host a game on Wild Card Weekend because they're still looking up at that #1 seed.
And that's when you tell your team, remember, guys, at the beginning of the season, what was our deal? Let's win our division and get to the playoffs. That was job 1. Let's not get greedy about the whole thing because whether or not they end up with
Let's
a
try to
first-round
get this
bye or
to
not,
like Elijah
you
Moore
and I
here.
both know this team's going to be a tough out in the playoffs.
Flushed out right.
Elijah Moore, what'd I say?
To the right side, and he's got more
Get off
complete.
me.
And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. Big yardage that time for the Jets. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
I don't want to run this. There's no reason to run it.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
See if any Ruggs can get a
From the
touchdown
34
play,
now,
maybe.
here's 1st and 10. And they'll get this to Ruggs on the jet sweep.
Or nothing.
They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
I guess
Now
2 is better than
2nd and
nothing,
8
right?
at the 32-yard line.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Handoff here to Nwangu, and this effort will not get it done. He stopped well
think that
short
was
of
the
the
best
first
idea.
down at the 29.
This is Tom Brady. I got to get up
Now
by
the
3.
Jets will call on the field goal unit here. From the left hash, this from 46.
I don't think that's in. That is not in
And
at
this
all.
one is
That was
no
a
good. He
crap
missed it.
kick.
This
That
score
was
will stay
horrible.
right where it is.
Trash. I've never missed a kick by like.
Now, if this was a clear day in
Like
September,
that.
I'd say this is well within his range. I
Crazy.
feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and
Let's
he
go.
goes down right
Stop
there.
Fournette.
The linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he went nowhere. Well, he went
Stop Fournette
backwards, back to
again.
the
Let's go.
33. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Here's Brady to throw.
Exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 3rd down, here's Love. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Flush to his right. That's to Davis. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. Corey Davis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This taken in at the goal line. For the half. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Brady. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Brady going to throw. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Taking it about the 1. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Working from the gun, it's Brady. A quick pass here to Godwin.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Fournette, a first down carry. Escapes the defender. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Let's go. We stopped him there. We need to stop him again.
All game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing.
Oh, how did he not fumble that? That should have been a fumble.
It's hard to execute against them.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Let's see if we can get a. Let's see if we can get a stop here.
Brady now to throw. Wide open.
Of course. Wide open.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and it's scooped up.
Let's go, the fumble.
Big turnover there.
Let's go. That's what we needed, was the fumble.
So it's a turnover there on the launch.
Somehow Tom Brady tackled me, but let's go, the fumble.
I think that's a great observation because this was a close game at the half.
Let's see if we can get out of my end zone.
Now they turn over the football. This game, they can get away from pretty quickly.
Nice, let's go. That's what we needed, to get that fumble recovery and the fumble.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which
seems like it's a consistent 5 yards.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On the give is Nwangu. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
See if I can't get him.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs,
last run because
taking
he's
their time
end up
and making it work.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Sliding out of the pocket. He finds his man.
Let's
complete.
go.
That's Love. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield.
Like
across
6
the
yards.
45. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Nwangu.
Come
he sneaks his
on.
way forward only for
2
a
yards.
couple
I'm not
here.
gonna play.
2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to Nwangu. And a nice one. They're going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs 44.
Don't
so
think.
Get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd
Don't
down
think my
play
receiver is the one that I'm wanting.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now it's
oh, that was nice.
No chance as he was met and dropped behind.
Well, I'm not bringing the punt team out here because they haven't made a single
and also bring up 4th.
Well, that
single
was one of the
punt
few
so
times
far.
they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
I think this is a
free play
for Wilson. He's got him in. Corey Davis.
Let's go. Got the free play and the yards. That's what we needed right there. We don't even need the. I mean, thanks for free play though. That's what we needed.
Great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years, our team seeing that penalty occur.
See if we can't
get
a
big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there.
Touchdown here possibly.
Oh,
let's go. Breaking some people. 8 people in here. Nice.
9 yards on 1st down.
Everybody, vote my poll and drop a like for me, please. That'd be great. Let's see if we can get a touchdown here too.
3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
Mercedes Lewis, maybe.
Wilson.
No.
The pressure
Elijah Moore. All day.
Touchdown, Jets.
Hey, Zach.
With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. And he is in
let's go. That's what we needed right there.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Who was that?
Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, They put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done,
I nailed Tom Brady on that play.
We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. Brady now on first down. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And they will
catch the ball you want, but you ain't getting the yards.
To the 38.
It's not happening.
2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Brady. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete.
Wish I'd have pressed triangle and just intercepted. That was sweat. That would have been beautiful.
To throw is Brady. Oh,
that's a fumble. Murphy. Go, Murphy. Go. Oh. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, the game was already ours, but dang, that's what we needed. See if I can actually kick the ball for once.
It's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a
now my defense has to come back out here and tired.
And bring it all the way home.
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
So here's
two
the
forced
kickoff now
fumbles.
as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
I didn't think they would dare bring it out after a fumble.
Their drive will start at the 25. The Jets defense, we watch them get set to go now. And they had the fumble return for a touchdown, and boom, they're right back out there again.
And you hear so many people talk about opportunistic defenses in today's...
The pick!
Crowded intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker.
Let's go. That's game. That is game right there. My defense won this game for me right now. I mean, we already won the game, but the defense really finished it.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat.
I swear, if they call their timeout,
it'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm not going to have mercy. I'm just going to go for a touchdown. If they call one timeout.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Another run now for Nwangu. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 134 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Nwangu. And he will
get him another touchdown. 15th on the year.
Touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
Let's fake it. Why not?
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And
because it doesn't let you throw it, that's why.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Short kick. Well, the up mid will take it down. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Thank y'all for the votes on the poll. If y'all wouldn't mind dropping a like, that'd be amazing too.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he slips up past the 45.
I wonder if they're going to try to get a touchdown at least.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
This is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
I mean, they're setting up for a Hail Mary.
Catch of the game defensively, they bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
One final try now for Brady. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football.
Let's go. Let's go, Tom Brady. That's not normal.
Jets. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good
I'm muting my mic until I get into the next game.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
Today, from Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports.
From the home of the Bills since 1973, we are at Bills Stadium just south of downtown Buffalo, New York. Today, we've got an AFC East matchup between the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. This fielded right at the goal line. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now, penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Finding Knox there, complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. These two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. 2nd down at 5. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. This defense for the Jets, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And with the playoffs ahead, this is how you build momentum because they pitched a shutout last week. And I don't care who you're playing. That's not easy to do at this level. And they're playing their best football at the right time of year.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. So, Charles, we have reached the end here of a long season, Week 18, which we don't say very often, although this is not the first Week 18 that the NFL has ever seen.
Not at all, and Brandon, some of the people might be a little bit too young to remember, but back in 1993, the league experimented with giving teams 2 open weeks for the year, and we also saw Week 18 when the league was on pause for a few weeks in 2001 following the attacks on September 11th.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen, he hits Beasley right side. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And a penalty flag down as he gets only
Hopefully that's
yard.
holding.
And let's listen in on
Maybe
the
a
call.
face man. Holding. Offense, let's go. I'm going to deny it.
Instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that.
Dang, that sucks. Thank y'all for voting in the poll, guys.
Thought they might throw the football, a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him.
I just now realized I had to fix something. Rashawn Gary's playing. I don't know why Gary's playing that position.
Power move and get it done, and that he did.
The last run. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. Only a 3rd down.
Already the end of the first and nobody scored.
On EA Sports. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Allen.
What?
Touchdown Bills. Emmanuel Sanders.
Dang.
His 9th touchdown.
I tried to pull him down.
And the
Did
Bills take it all the way
nothing
down the
happened.
field and
Like,
score on the opening drive. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
Well,
and that makes
okay.
the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led by the number 2 overall pick in April's draft from BYU, the rookie Zach Wilson. On 1st down, Wilson. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
Absolutely nothing.
Russo. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Another try after the 1st down sack.
Let's
Wilson
go. Knocked him down.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Oh, that's a throw. That was a throw right there. That was a throw.
Big yardage that time for the Jets.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. This is caught.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Jets. Henry Ruggs with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Oh, no. Okay, I didn't see this.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Stevenson elects not to return it. It's a touchback. So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. Partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people
big baller.
Taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
Oh, no doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called. But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
We really need to stop here.
But so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd and 12, Allen. And this one caught by Beasley. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
All right, let's see if we can't get a stop here.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. Warning. All knotted up at 7.
I'm going to blitz him.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1.
Oh, that was horrible. That was a horrible idea. Record so far, I am, what am I, 14 and 3, so if I win this, I'll be 15 and 3, I believe, something like that. I've only lost a couple of games. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan. 12 people, everybody, drop a like for me and vote my poll for me, please. It'd be amazing. Oh, y'all already. Thank y'all for voting in the poll. Y'all should drop a like for me. That'd be amazing. See if we can't clutch this W here.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped.
Thank y'all for the like.
The 30-yard line.
It's a nice return right there.
Back on the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. He'll get this to Nwangu. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And that's a nice
How's everybody
right
doing
there.
tonight?
I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks.
Oh, Elijah Moore. Oh, Elijah Moore breaking ankles. Let's go. That's what we needed right there. That is what I'm talking about. It's a game changer right there.
Touchdown of the season, and the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
Now let's see if my defense can actually step up and stop them.
Very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Stop them before this 2 minutes.
Now as he sends this one away.
Or this minute.
Here comes Marquez Stevenson now from his end zone.
Nick Bolton with the instant.
He cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession.
We're going to try something a little bit different. We're going to come out nickel
instead. He was
instead.
perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well.
Can somebody tackle him?
The pass is thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot.
They're going to try to get a touchdown here.
Perfect game going here, partner.
If y'all wouldn't mind dropping a like and subscribing, that'd be awesome.
Just a couple of inches now from the 29. To throw, it's Allen.
No way, on the run? I didn't know Josh Allen could throw that well on the run. Especially across the body.
With 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Allen now on first down. Now he's flushed out right. First down and more for Allen.
No way Josh Allen is doing that. No way Josh Allen is doing that in real life.
An injured player. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 13.
Yeah, the one time you play man, you know,
Eluding the pressure right.
think you got everything covered up and you don't. I've never seen Josh Allen run this crazy before.
10 yards on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Now Allen. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Gonna have to kick their 3.
Just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Well, that's not good.
4 seconds to go in the half. Here's the field goal unit onto the field. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills have come back to regain the lead.
Yeah.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they
I
settle
got
for just the field goal.
But I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher.
We're going to go for it on the 5.
But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll start from their own 5, so you'd have to imagine they'll stay conservative. Escaping the pressure right. He's got room to run past the 20. And he'll indeed take it up to the 16-yard line. So we've reached half. We now proceed to
Tried
the
to do
start
something
of the
there.
second half. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. Taking it about the 1. And he gets it to the 30-yard line, but the football's not going to stay there. There's a
pretty
penalty
sure that's
marker
on me.
down.
Yeah, I'm holding on receivers. Was Ross wide open? I wasn't paying attention. I was just trying to get it off to somebody close.
I see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right.
Oh, you mean Ruggs? Yeah, Ruggs was open. Yeah, probably.
Hard to do.
They go play action now. Wilson. Flushed out right.
Just like on that play, that was sweet.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
Crazy what happened to him, man.
Scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Sucks. Good player.
Play action. It's Wilson. Flush to his right.
Elijah Moore.
It's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
What's up, man?
Defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans
How you doing?
in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this
Ross
case,
is John Ross ain't bad either, though. That dude, he has some crazy speed, but Schwartz is also pretty good.
Here's Wilson.
He's one of those faster receivers as well.
Schwartz complete.
Speaking of him.
And all the way down to the 10-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right
it's probably
there.
not the best idea, but let's go for it.
Almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second is make. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Stevenson elects not to return it. It's a touchback. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Throwing on first down is Allen. Forced out to his left.
What? Dude, I gotta work on my tackling. I have to.
Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. A give, Singletary right side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Singletary.
Go.
He sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
And now they'll throw with Allen.
Let's go.
Complete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To the air, Allen. Sanders has it over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively.
Let's go. That's what I needed. That is what I needed. That's potentially a game right there. I'm going to start shooting the clock and running the ball.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next
Finish this
drive.
game real
They
quick.
had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Nwangu. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
Another first down.
2nd and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Handoff here to Nwangu. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
We're going to run right into the defender.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
We're about to confuse them so bad.
Now Wilson.
Whoa.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Jets are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Oh, it's X. Well, they're going to get 2 points because I pressed the wrong button.
The 40, 20.
Oh, no. Hold on, wait.
Can you believe this? It's 2
that makes it an 8-point game. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, no. I may have just screwed myself. 3 minutes left.
Not to return it. It's a touchback. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And at this stage, in the 4th, they need to work this into the end zone. A field goal doesn't do much. We'll see if they can cash in following the fumble recovery. Singletary to get the drive started. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's
nailed him again.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And completes it.
I tried to stop him.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Allen's throw caught by Sanders.
Bring him inside, that's good.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. Allen. Into the hands of Singletary.
Bush.
Now the Bills
Had
are
to call
going to use
timeout.
the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Throwing is Allen.
Oh, no! I tried my hardest.
Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. One final try here for Allen.
Let's go! Let's go!
Picked off by Bryce Hall.
Bryce Hall with another interception. Finishing off the freaking season with, I don't even know, I think that's 4 interceptions on the season. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there.
Pretty sure he's like 24.
Now, this might not be a throw he makes it for in the 2nd quarter, but he had to take the chance there. And this was wound up being intercepted.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd
down,
of
and
their
that is
timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Right there, 1st down.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That wasn't a 1st down, but this will be.
On the run is Nwangu.
Nice.
53 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the toss, here's Nwangu.
Oh, that was a horrible idea.
Yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Here's Nwangu.
Wow.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left. Now a give running right, Nwangu.
Oh, that's a flag. Probably holding.
As they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
See, holding offense.
The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets.
Nice game.
It was their defensive.
Mike's going to be muted until next game.
Stadium in New Jersey. It's the AFC Wildcard Round on EA Sports.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. The 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Let's go. The best way to start off a freaking wild card game is a kickoff return. First play of the game. Just like that. I've been trying to get one of those. That's like my first one, I think, in this game. Maybe my second in this game. And I've been playing this for since this came out. That is wild.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
There you go. Get that. There you go. Return. They can't even.
Shesky bringing it out. So here come the Patriots now on offense. They'll be led by the Heisman finalist from a season ago, the rookie from Alabama, Mac Jones.
And when you think about his performance this year, you have to have nothing but admiration the way that he passed his team into the playoffs. They threw it around so well in the regular season, but in this game, the elements may affect them. I think they'll continue to fling it around until the weather slows them down.
Oh, that could have been picked easily.
They've shown throughout the season.
They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
To throw again on second down.
Oh, my.
Jones. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. Throwing Jones. Hunter Henry brings it in.
Dang.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I was trying to figure out if I could substitute somebody for a
big test for this young man at quarterback.
Don't think that'd be a great
guided his
idea.
team into the playoffs as a wild card. And now here he is on the road looking to get his guys to the second round. It's certainly a tough task no matter how you slice it.
Oh, I absolutely agree 100%. And while no one around the...
Now Jones is hit. He lost
Let's go. This fumble sack.
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Jones. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
That's actually a lot of yards.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a give, running left is Harris.
Okay, not even gonna. If my team's not even gonna attempt to tackle him.
Good running right there, and this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Jones throwing complete.
Let's go! A forced fumble.
It's a fumble, and the Jets have
Rashawn Gary, forced fumble, recovery, and the fumble.
They're led by the number
Let's
2
go.
pick in April's draft from BYU, the rookie Zach Wilson.
And he comes into this wild card.
Dude, I don't know how long
really
Zach
good
Wilson's
regular
going to be
season,
for,
better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4.
I don't know what they're talking about. I ain't going to let him throw no damn ball.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On the give is Nwangu. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
And they'll run with Nwangu. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down
nice
at
first
the 24.
down.
Big conversion. They were backed up deep to start the drive, able to pick up the first.
So the goal is at least a first down here, right? Pick up a first down, give yourself some breathing room, and if you have to punt after that, maybe you've helped with field position and you've helped out your defense.
Elijah Moore.
3 and out on their opening drive.
Oop.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's a big play that time by the Jets. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Nwangu.
His speed's so bad right now because of this.
The 33. A nice run right there, and we talk this time of year about certain teams, certain players who don't have a lot of postseason history to speak of. And here's a man right here in his rookie season in the NFL, and he's being asked to carry the load of running back for this offense.
Man,
and he has
if he was a little bit more accurate. That's the reason why I don't like Zach Wilson.
Look, I think we both believe that the burden's a little
He's
lighter
not very accurate.
than it is on quarterbacks in the playoffs. But that's not to say this is going to be easy. As fast as the NFL game is in the regular
We're going to hurry up
season,
on that. There is a wide open area on that left side, and they just pulled the defender over.
So let's see how he handles things early.
Let's go, first
And
down.
he's got the
I knew
first
it.
as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
4th and 2 in the NFL, not ordinarily a running down anymore. Usually that ball is moved through the air. They went ahead and
Let's
gave
try
it
to
to the back,
run it again.
and he ends up picking up the first down. I'm not sure if they fooled him as much as they just did a nice job executing.
Let's go, another first. 10 yards.
Out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this down
First down.
inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Obviously a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes
First
a
down
long
all
way.
day.
Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Go Bryce Love.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Bryce Love with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead.
Might as well kick the field goal.
You
Ooh,
always
that
worry
wind's
about the
blowing.
plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Yeah, difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down.
Okay.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad yesterday. They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Off the play fake, Jones. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Man.
Well, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well where you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw, Jones. That's going to be caught.
I don't know how I didn't swat that. I was right there. I pressed triangle.
Another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones.
Oh, Bryce Hall almost had another interception.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Finding Bourne here
Stopped
over
him.
the middle.
Let's call timeout. Let's see if we can't get them to.
They get him to the ground
See if we
at the
can't
26.
get them to kick 3 here. They are.
The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. Badgley able to punch this one through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now's not the time to panic. All is well. Somewhat calm. Only down 14-0. So continue to play your game. Take the points when they're there. And put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Let's see if we can get the touchdown here. There's potential.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down.
Shorts.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before.
Oh, Shorts caught that. Schwartz is a fast guy. I didn't think he was going to catch that. He's more of a speed. He's not more of a catch.
There's Wilson to throw.
Dang, that was sweet.
Right.
Henry Ruggs, all the way down the field. Let's go. I think this is our playoff game right here.
Henry Ruggs, 38
I think we're going to earn this game.
And the Jets continue to show why it pays to play at home in the
Let's try to go for
postseason
2.
as they add on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Nah,
Toward the end zone, but that's
they
going
knew
to
what I
wind
was
up
doing.
incomplete.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half. And with 25
let him
seconds to
get
go,
3 more points.
we'll see how they want to play this. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. Open man is born. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Jones. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
And they don't.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. Badgley's kick is good. And that will close the gap down to 14. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone
5
for
seconds
a touchback.
left. Might as well call it
And
last
this
timeout.
offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half. It's Wilson.
Oh, he slipped.
His man, he missed him, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's Wilson. A final shot before break. Rolling to his right. He's going to look deep for more. He's got a man, complete.
No, Schwartz, pick up the block. Come on, man. Pick up that block and we would have been set. Right now we're only up 2 touchdowns.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
They can get out of the end zone on this.
In these playoffs as we start the second
half
of this AFC wildcard game. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. For the Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how
this is going to be the last game, y'all, just so y'all know.
Right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them
Let's go.
Their confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important
We got 6 people in here. Everybody drop a like for me really quick, please.
That second down play, that's a -4.
See if we can't get another stop here.
Desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones.
Oh, let's go. Under pressure, you just threw it away.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game.
Everybody go drop a like,
That's
please.
exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo.
Let's see if we can get a return here, maybe even.
Offensively.
This is fielded
Oh,
at the
no,
27.
definitely not. Should have ran it right up the middle.
5 yards on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
That may be game right there.
First play's a run with Nwangu. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
But they'll go right back to Nwangu. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss
I think
that
we may have
boy
won
deep.
this one, guys.
But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They turn to Love on the handoff. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's got this down to the 35.
Oh, no. I think that was my running back that's injured now.
It's 1st and 10.
That won't be good.
I mean,
Bryce Love, he's a good replacement.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Oh, no.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's Love again. Busts through the tackle. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Schwartz with the first.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive.
Running, passing. You can do it all.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
All right.
A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone. And
one more
be
touchdown. We'll put away this game.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson.
Let's go.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Go for 2.
Henry Ruggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Let's go, Zach Wilson.
Extend the lead by 2.
MVP.
It's hard to account for the
Even though he's not
quarterback in
going
those
to be
situations on defense, and that's why the quarterback draw is so successful. Everyone else covered,
Probably should
makes
be
a
hitting
little
on my
fake,
quarterback.
runs into the end zone.
Fielded right around the 8. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
So I want to remind everybody, go drop a like for me right now, please. That'd be amazing.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones over the middle, complete. It's Myers. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 36, Jones got the connection here to Bourne. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Jones. That swung out wide to Harris.
You ain't getting that first.
They'll contain him to just
At least not on that down.
2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Out right to Bourne. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 36.
Well, I can put my defensive
They really
cap
think
on
they're
right
going to
now,
come
and I know
back.
they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Complete. Smith has it. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Oh, he's got
boom, laid out.
Complete. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Back to throw again. This is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
It's okay.
Jacoby Myers there to make the grab. And the Patriots are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. To throw is Jones.
Ooh, intercepted.
And that should do it. Picked off by Bryce Hall.
That's what I'm talking about.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Jets have got it.
Almost didn't have it.
They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put
Glad I called a
the toe to
timeout.
the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Pretty sure that's game.
Staying on the ground, it's Love. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To throw is Wilson. Got a man, it's Schwartz complete. Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz, 41 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead. Well, look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted.
Oh, no.
There he goes right
That's the second time I've
side.
done this.
He's at the 40.
Last time it almost
Past
cost me the game.
20. And he takes
It's okay,
it
though.
all the way back. It's
They
a
can have
pick
their 2
two,
points.
if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for it. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Open man,
That probably would have been
right
an
side,
interception, but I
Myers.
screwed it up.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards remain on second down. Off play action. Jones. And the Jets
Let's
pressure
go.
too much as down he goes. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. That's caught by... And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Yeah, I'm about to call
Patriots will
timeout
take their
myself.
third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Jones throwing on 1st down. Under pressure, and he will go down.
Calling a timeout.
Sacked back at the 46.
I want him to Hail Mary it.
One of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop
They're
the
not
clock
going
here
to.
in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. One final shot. They'll
Oh, yeah, they
look to
are.
throw.
Oh, shit.
He's going to let it fly. And this one too low.
Well, tried.
They say at the beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that being
That's what we needed. Everybody drop a like right now, please. And please vote in the poll for me. I'm about to hop off here, y'all. And I'll be back on here probably like tomorrow.